Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are exploring a fascinating concept from Bill Perkins' book Die with Zero. My name is Moraima. This concept is about realizing the many phases of our life and how time bucketing may help us to maximize our happiness. Let's investigate this for both the here and now as well for the life beyond employment. Life lacks clear endpoints. We navigate through various stages, evolving into different versions of ourselves. Just as Perkins shared his experience with the Pooh Lump movie. Our lives are composed of evolving chapters, each presenting unique joys and challenges. Personally, I am grateful that my adult kids still occasionally, different than Perkins, occasionally they join my husband and me for night movies. A shared experience that we all, being a serious adventure devotees, cherish. Perkins insight that the day we physically die and the day we cease to enjoy a specific experience are distinct dates resonate with me. It's vital to acknowledge these mini deaths or transitions in our life. Let's investigate this idea in more detail and look at the useful time bucketing tool. Even a wise mentor of mine, Wayne Dyer, highlighted the eternal quality of the I am, while emphasizing the temporary nature of our bodily self. He says, there is no one self in your body that was 7 years ago, yet you can remember being alive 7 years ago. How do you account for that? Dr. Wayne Dyer. So why wait? Time bucketing, emerged as a potent tool for orchestrating our life experience, especially in retirement, but categorizing and prioritizing activities based on life stage. We can extract the maximum value from each phase. But how do we apply this concept to enrich our life? Imagine allocating your time and energy into different buckets that represent like different stages or phases of your life, ensuring you don't miss out the unique pleasure each stage offers. The challenge lies in the fact that once a stage concludes, there is no turning back. It's not about dwelling in the past, but recognizing the inevitability of progression. Reflect on your past experience. When was the last time you engaged in activities defining as a specific stage of your life? Let me share a personal example of my teen bucket. As a teen, I craved adventure but had a limited access to it. In the middle of my university journey, I decided to go backpacking with my friend, in my university hiking club. Despite of the opposition of my parents, still now those memories are still cherished, representing the adventurous spirit of my youth. While I may not engage in backpacking today, I have adapted to the present season of my life. I'm not saying you cannot enjoy parasailing in your 80s or hiking the Kilimanjaro in its 90s, because some people do. The point I want to convey here is to enjoy each season of your life in a timely manner. Most of us can't pinpoint the exact moment of phases ends until it's already behind us. I recall my peers mention as they reached my current age, for instance, they found themselves struggling with tasks that were once effortless for them back in their 30s. Or when was the last time you went outside and played with your childhood friends? Yet, by understanding this concept, we can be more intentional about our choices, ensuring that we savor each chapter before transitioning to the next. I agree with Perkins when we say that for those of us who still have time to make change and adjustment, it can be enlightening and even motivating to read or hear about other people's deathbed regrets. Using the example given in the book Die with Zero, unintentionally or intentionally, I have been filling my buckets since I decided to go backpacking in my university time when I was in my early 20s.
As I was saying, this is an example of what Perkins in his book Die with Zero say what is the filling your time bucket. So what I did was I took this same example that he has in the book, but I put in my own examples with some ideas. Remember, this is part of the designing your life post retirement or your life after employment, but doing it even before, even now. I retired since I retired from my full-time job few years ago, but I still, you know, tuning and refining my time bucket, as Perkins call it. As you can see, I have like 5 buckets. I divided same as Perkins, 5 years, 25 and 30, 45, 45, and so on and so forth, until 75 plus. You can add as many activities according to your stage of your life as you wanted. Okay, so the early childhood, for instance, I put go to the Disney World with the kids, and also do camping with the kids. You know, between 25 and 30, even after mid 40, most of my activity and my family activity was around the kids. So something that actually we did and we did enjoy it a lot, along with my in-laws and my parents as well. 40 45 is do a solo trip with hobby. So we actually enjoy those weekend alone. So we leave the kids with my mom. We went for a long weekend for with ourselves. Also volunteer in the our kids sport team. Also we moved to a city that we wanted to move, to advance in our careers, and to have to be close to a beautiful beach, etc. Okay, and so on and so forth. You can divide the bucket as much as you want. You can go to the book Die with Zero and review the details. So the last bucket could be do a cruise at 75 plus, do a cruise anywhere, and as well, become a mentor, a coach, or write a book. So there you have it. This is this is what is you know the time buckets.
As you can see here, I had different buckets using the example in the book. You can see here in the chart. So, as we conclude today's discussion, I encourage you to reflect in your life stages. How can you better time bucket your experience to maximize enjoyment? Share your thought in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thought-provoking content coming up. So until next time, live the present and make each bucket count.